Hey, what's up? Hi. What's up? It is me, your girl Labor Lee, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
I should take the cat away and put some uh regal music behind that. Like it should be like, I don't know. Anyway, let me know if you can hear me okay, because we do not want to get started without knowing whether or not you guys heard me or can hear me. Um, Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me check on my end technically if we are in the right spot. It says we are, so we are. So, baby, today is always a fun day. Today is the tap in. Today is the day that we dig in our tap in bag and we pull whatever out of the bag and we have a discussion about it, right? Um, Now, that could be anything from music, movies. Right now we're in our 80s and 90s bag. That could take a minute. I don't know how long that's gonna last. But it could be anything. But it's a reflection of what we felt when whatever comes out the bag comes out the bag. We're gonna talk about it. Also, after we do that, then we're gonna do the final exam here, the rules. I'm gonna explain those early. And then maybe Doc will reiterate. Okay, he said audio good, video good, good. So here's how we play the tap in. Professor Doc steps into the examination room and he hands us our booklets. Please have your number two pencils ready. He will give us five clues, and we will have five opportunities to guess. Now, here's the thing. If you guys guess, then you get the point. Okay, good. Doc is in the building. If I guess, I get the point. And depending on how many clues I use, that depends on how many of my Harleys that are free from prison. Because obviously, I'm not doing a good job of freeing them from prison. I let my bottom chick go to prison. Oh, anyway, so that's that. But today, and Doc, you are correct, baby. Today is definitely the tap, and I gotta free my Harleys. Anyway, let me say a few things before we get started, and then we, and then we will talk about a few things. All right, so you should know by now, but if you're new to the channel, then you don't know. So I'm gonna let you know. Join the conversation if you're watching live. Say hi. You could call in, you could text. The number's 443-780-5978, 443-780-5978. Be aware though, if you call in, you will be live on air. People will hear you. If you text, I will be reading your text out loud. And if you drop a comment, I'm reading out loud too, because I like for my listening audience to hear what's going on behind the scenes. I probably did get tongue tied, Doc. Who knows? I probably did. Yeah, I gotta free my Harleys. Yeah. They locked up, they won't let them out. Well, it's my fault. It's my fault. Anyway, it's my fault they're in prison. I gotta free them. I gotta free them. Anyway, if you would like to contact us for any purpose, whether it be business, sponsorship, advertisement, things of that nature, if you have some gab you want to send my way so I can spread it to the rest of the world, if you just want to say hi, hit us up. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com, baby. Oh, yeah. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Hit the like button. That's enough for me. I'm cool with that. And it's a free way for you to support what we got going on over here, this thing of ours. And last but not least, well, I'm gonna say this again later on, but I'm gonna say it right now. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. Actually, this podcast is airing live on the website right now. Plus, that is the gateway to all things Ambitiously ENT. You can go over there and listen to our radio station, hear a lot of the fire mixes that we play on Fire Friday. Merch. You can watch the podcast, previous previous episodes of the podcast. You can listen to previous episodes of the podcast. You can do everything on our website. So go check it out, baby. Go check it out. All right. So let me put this back on the screen just in case. Get this off the screen. I'm about to bring my boo Doc up in here. Yeah, because we gotta talk about it. And I don't like how he making fun about my Harleys being locked up right now.
They won't let them out. Locked up.
They won't let me out. Oh, sorry. I'm
They
sorry,
locked up.
Harley.
They locked in 3 hots and a cot. No makeup. With their hair done. They
I'm
struggling in there.
sorry.
They've been in
I'm
what? They've been in for
trying.
like what? 2 weeks now. 2 weeks.
The bottom one only been in there for like what? A week. Oh no, a week.
Mm. Mm.
She only been in there for a week. The other ones, it's been no, actually. I think she been in there for 2 weeks, actually, because I think I lost her the week before last. This is so freaking miserable. Who's gonna cause the havoc if everybody's in jail? That's all
Hey,
I'm saying.
for real. Who's gonna cause the havoc if everybody else is in jail? Look,
I gotta do it myself, but that's what I got them for.
it's quiet and safe on these streets right now.
I know. All right, Harley, so I'm trying my best. At least one of y'all to free y'all today. At least my bottom. So, today is the tap in, as you know.
Yes, yes,
And the
yes.
first one we got off the bag is a classic sneaker. If you're a sneakerhead, um, I know through my teenage years and childhood years, my dad kind of made me one. He still does, kind of, sort of. And I'm about to be 45, but
Sorry about
because
that one alert.
he buys me tennis sneakers, right? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something real fun before I tell you what sneaker it is, because here in Baltimore we don't call them sneakers, we call them tennis. So if you hear me go back and forth
Mm-hmm.
with the name, sneakers and tennis are the same thing. Doc sipping Saint.
Hey, y'all remember the St. House commercials though? That should have been in the bag.
Oh my gosh. Mm.
No,
I know
I'm
a lot of ninjas that drunk some St. Nas and they acted a pure tea fool. Dang, I
yeah.
sound like an old person right now saying that, but they acted a pure tea fool.
Hey,
All right, so the first sneaker, well, the first tap-in subject matter is the Adidas.
my Adidas.
Oh, I
All
just
right,
feel like I should have
can't
my
go.
little black, on my all black on, and my little
Tracksuit.
hat, and some sunglasses, and my arm should be crossed right now.
Mhm.
That's what I feel like should be happening. Sorry, go ahead.
Um, Adidas. Adidas was only big to me for hip hop purposes of Run DMC. I
Right,
really never liked Adidas. To me, they were kind of the shell toes. I get them, but they were still kind of an ugly shoe to me. It was just an
right.
ugly shoe. I'm sorry, I got to agree with that. Um,
I can see how you say that. Go ahead.
but if you had the fit, and when I say the fit, you had the 3 stripe Adidas, that tracksuit,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a Kango, a fresh white tee or some type of t-shirt under it, and a nice little chain, maybe a
Oh,
Cuban link, a herringbone or something.
baby!
You go look fly. It wasn't like the outfit of you went overboard, but it was a acceptable standard. You look fly outfit. That's
Right.
how I always saw it.
First of all, it's so many different variations of Adidas. I'm gonna just start there. The shout heads or shout toe, whatever y'all call them, whatever we call them. I have to reiterate that I'm from Baltimore. We got our own language. Um, but they were. I could see how you weren't. Like yeah, because they weren't the most. But again, they had to be with a specific outfit. You couldn't
I agree.
wear them with just anything. Oh, we got some love. Let me see who gave us some love. But you couldn't just wear them with anything. But it was so many. Oh, hey, Kisa. But at the same time, there were so many variations. And fun fact, a lot of people don't know that Puma and Adidas, the people who made those two sneakers, were brothers.
Yeah. Oh,
And
fun fact.
then they had the Adidas company together, had a beef like brothers do,
Yeah.
separated, and then he went off and made Puma, and he went off and made Adidas.
Yeah.
Just fact.
But yeah, Adidas. if it wasn't for Run DMC, I don't think I would have ever paid attention to the shoe. But Run DMC, they did do it right.
Yeah.
Adidas with no laces, having a whole tracksuit.
Right.
To me, Adidas, because of the shell toe, was a heavy much a breakdance shoe too, because it was
Right.
durable.
Right.
So that whole era, that early 80s, late 70s, middle 80s, that is pure. Like, I would never hate on Adidas for real, because to me that is a pure hip hop shoe.
Hip hop
It
shoe.
came
It
from the
was.
start.
If I don't know that no shoe is more of a hip hop shoe than Adidas.
You're right. I don't think no shoe is more hip hop than Adidas. They got songs about it. I mean, for real.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody out eat. Oh no, well, Nelly did the Air Force Ones.
Air Force Ones, yeah.
Yeah, he did. And I ain't gonna lie, I get to stomp it in my Air Force Ones. But I do. I love that sneaker. But when I think hip hop, I don't think Air Force Ones. I think Adidas. Like, if it's like a sneaker that you put, and that's the first, where they tell me, you go to the shrink and they be like, tell me what's the first thing that come to mind. And like the first fashion that come to mind, you gonna say
Adidas. Yeah.
Adidas
shoe. And then the cool thing about Adidas, though, that I always respected, when people rock them, they always want to make them fly their own way. So the fat laces, the checkerboard laces, and the laces, or just no laces at all. That was Run DMC's big thing, which
right.
The bookman, like, if you got in trouble, how you gonna run when you don't have no security in your shoe, though?
Right. Like, so you just gonna leave your shoes behind, huh? Jump out of them and get the bucket. But also with Adidas, one thing that I will say, not only was it just the sneaker, it was the fashion too, because an Adidas sweatsuit was not nothing to play with. An Adidas sweatsuit, like that's nothing to play with in the fashion. They still go down right now.
Yeah, because it's an extremely clean look. The 3 stripes going down the arm, down the side of the pants leg, then it matches with the shoe.
The little logo, Adidas.
I tried the whole fit that just was like, it's not the flyest thing, but it works, and you can.
But you can get fresh real quick in an Adidas sweatsuit.
Yeah,
you can get fresh real quick, and you don't gotta do much. Just throw on a sweatsuit, like you said, a white tee, some Adidas. It don't gotta be shell toed or shell heads, whatever you name them, wherever you from. It could be the other kinds. And you fresh as I don't know what.
I do have a hard thing to say about Adidas, though, that I'm thinking about it.
What?
Adidas also made one of the ugliest shoes ever.
They did.
The Kobe's.
They did.
RP to Kobe, but
I was getting ready to say, and as much as I love him, every sneaker was not for everybody. They made a couple of ugly sneakers, and again, they not the only ugly sneakers they made either. Because when they teamed up with Kanye, they was ugly too. Everything that Kanye,
but
fashion wise,
they were ugly too.
Is ugly.
But I think people liked them because they were ugly compared to when Kobe.
They liked them because they was Yeezys.
But they were so ugly.
People trip me out because what they'll do is the biggest thing popping and they ain't on them, just the same way they like Balenciaga, the same way. And Balenciaga makes a lot of ugly, and I'm trying to watch my mouth, but Balenciaga makes a lot of ugly stuff. But I still see people running around with Balenciaga on. I seen a pair of shoes the other day and I was like, why?
What they look like?
Oh, you know those shoes that I don't want to say the name of the dancing wrong, but a lot of Hispanic people, like from Mexico, wear those shoes, and they like got the long tip part. Like it's like the shoe and then this long toe, like those how they used to wear them in the ancient days, like in the
like elf shoes. Like elf shoes, that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, kind of like elf shoes. And I'm thinking in my mind, looking at these shoes, like,
why?
So people have a tendency because somebody else says it's hot for them to say it's hot, which is probably how we got to the whole Adidas thing in the first place, because Run DMC made it hot, so it made it hot to us. Only they were actually slick. I don't know about these Balenciagas.
Okay.
I don't think in my mind I will ever be like, yeah, I want a pair of those.
Yeah, nah. To me, Adidas should be put up in a hip hop Hall of Fame, because it is, like you said, when you think of the sneaker, you say, what is the hip hop shoe to you? People of our age will say quickly, Adidas. No question.
Now these, which the younger generation, maybe they'll say Balenciaga or something stupid like that, but that was the hip hop shoe. That was the shoe that, when you associate it, when it came to fashion, when fashion really started breaking into the hip hop world and the hip hop world and in fashion, it was Adidas.
Exactly. 100% hands down. It was Adidas.
They made me want to go and put on my black jean outfit and a white t-shirt and my hat and my sunglasses and my pair of Adidas and cross my hands and be outside like, my Adidas. Like,
for real.
And I'm a girl, but I wanted to.
Look, hip hop is for everybody. Hip hop is for everybody.
It is. But we talking to the same person who took us Lionel sword in the house because she didn't want to be Jatara.
Cat didn't know how to share. Cat didn't know how to share. That's what the issue is.
I do know how to share, but you're not gonna make me be her the whole time we outside playing. You're gonna let me have my sword of almonds when I want to be Lionel. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't. I shared. How? I shared. I just wanted my turn, and you wasn't gonna make me be her the whole time, and it ain't even your sword. But anyway, yeah. So
shout out to Adidas.
Big shout out to Adidas.
Make a really fly shoe and probably leave Kanye alone.
Yeah, that's gonna be your saving grace. Just go ahead about your business and make something amazing. And I know y'all got it on y'all, so just do that and get away from Kanye, because this is just
getting weird out there. It's getting weird out there.
It's tragic, and I ain't even get to his case yet. Oh, I'm ready. Okay. Oh, I'm ready. But anyway, I just, because we talking about him, I just had to bring that up. We did not get to his case yet, and we got a case to get to his.
Let me say this real quick too. So there's a thunderstorm bill. I just had a weather alert. I don't know if you heard it, but there's a thunderstorm building. So in case anything happens, that would be the reason that it would happen.
Okay. All right. Well, we've been going through this, so I ain't knocking you. We've been going through the same things. And I'm just like, please, internet, stay working.
Yeah, for real. Close all the windows. Don't let the internet out.
Shut that out. No, I was praying, please, Father, let the power stay on.
For real.
Because I don't want my mother coming through the house talking about, shut all the lights off.
Yep.
I still ain't understood that, because if the power was knocking out anyway, it was going to knock out anyway, whether you got the lights on or not. The lights just tell you when it come back on.
Yeah. No, that was the old school thing. My new era joke is close the windows and let the internet out. But also, I remember hearing, or actually experiencing with my grandmother, it's thunder outside. Get off the phone. This is a cell phone, Grandma. Like,
okay, you know my phone still won't work.
No, but yeah, that shit is funny.
But, speaking of the good old days, our next one out the bag is a hot commodity, because it's something that all little girls did. Little boys did it too. It brought in a wave of a competition. Now it's still a competition, but it started with jump roping. And I'm gonna tell you how it was a benefit for both sides, right? Because if you was a little girl, then you got to go hang out with your girls and do your little chants and stuff. I forgot them. I don't know any of them. But you get the jump rope. Y'all get out there. Such and such Susie. Whatever the hell he said at the back in the day. If you was a hot ass little boy, You got, and she had boobies and a booty.
Exactly. I was
You
wondering
got
if
to
you was gonna
see.
go that route.
Oh, I was going there. You know, I was. If she had boobies and a booty, you got to see
Yes.
him say,
Duh. Look, we're duh, nigga. For real, duh, nigga.
y'all over
Look,
there just
I'll be
giggling.
over there. Hey, look, we just doing the rope. We doing double dutch. Look, I don't care. Look,
I
sometimes
was
I
getting
do
ready
it.
to say,
Hey, let
which
me do
brought
this side,
in,
huh?
that was part of what I was saying, which brought in the sport of double dutch. And that's a whole nother.
Yeah, no. Look, they bounce fast. They jiggle fast.
No, I was getting ready to say that's a whole nother level because the older girls was into the double dutch because they knew they was doing. So it was bigger boobies and bigger booties.
Yes, 100%. And I would say, hey, sometimes I want to hold and spin the rope from the back. Sometimes I want to hold and spin the rope from the front.
So you decided which.
Look, sometimes I'm on the top part heavy, and I want to see them bounce. And you be like, all right, we can go faster. You ready? You ready? You ready? Sometimes I be on the other side, talking about, all right, look, yeah, look. Oh, the rope going high. You got to get low now. Get low now.
Then you always had that one little boy. You'll be in the middle of it, or you be in the middle of it, and he got to come up and mess up the whole everything.
There's always going look. I think
Always
genetically, there's always going to be somebody that's going to be a hater for something. It'll be the
Right.
one when the girls are doing it, they've been like getting a good like 5 minutes of double dutch, not
Right.
listening to beat. Somebody go right
Nobody
in and
trip.
act like they know what they're doing and just mess it all up.
Nobody trip. Nobody. All right, we got it. Everybody in sync.
Exactly.
Everybody in sync. And some butthole, because I ain't gonna call a kid an asshole, but y'all know where I'm going with this.
Look, we was kids at the time. You can call him an asshole at the time. At the time,
at the time, at the age that I was, he was an asshole.
Exactly.
Come fuck up all the fun, all the summer and spring fun, maybe sometimes in the fall too. Only time I did not like having to jump rope was in school, in gym. It wasn't fun. It was more like a task than just having a good old time. But the jump rope was a mighty tool because you not only changed that from just a tool for jumping, but then it became tug of war.
Oh yeah, if you're talking about school, yes, that was no
outside too. We
no the tug of war. I always remember the tug of war rope was bigger than a jump rope, and the jump ropes.
I'm from the hood. Wasn't no difference. A rope is a rope is a rope.
Oh well, no, all right. So, well, I'm from down south in the country, but the tug of war rope was a bigger rope. The jump rope, I remember you used to always have the little bead plastic shit on because when it hit the ground, it go.
Yeah, y'all had certain luxuries growing up down south that we didn't.
Broke people shit. I'm just saying, but
we just had a jump rope from Woolworth, or because we didn't have a Walmart yet. Woolworth or Caldors or I'm about to bring up all the old school stores that my parents shopped at, or Value City or something like that. But Woolworth or Dollar Tree or something like that, you get your little jump rope from there and you be happy. You break it, you wait till they're nice enough to buy you another one. We didn't have those luxuries. Wasn't no different thing.
Look,
it was
I've seen growing up people jump rope with the orange extension cord.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's not.
And don't get it twisted because the extension cord could be used for a lot of things.
Oh, I got to eat with extension cord if you want to go there. Oh, my mama was no joke.
I don't want to go there. I don't even really want to rethink what I'm thinking that you're about to tell me that I probably experienced myself. I don't want to think about it.
No, sometimes I point that shit out, but let's go back to the double dutch stuff. I thought it was cool. I think it was one of the Summer Olympics a couple of years ago. They actually had double dutch in it. And I don't know if anybody that's listening or anything has ever actually seen like professional double dutchers. Even the people that are spinning a rope can turn it to where they jump in and are still doing.
And
yes, that is amazing.
Crazy. Listen, if you haven't seen professional double dutchers, you should probably go look. I'm quite sure you can find it on YouTube.
Of course, yeah.
I'm more than certain you can, because that was one of the highlights of my child. Because I could jump rope like regular
one rope, just Do the little
So
song.
I wasn't able to jump in and catch the fact that it's 2 ropes, not 1.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna add this too. Cause we from the hood, right? Because
Mhm.
anything could have been it could have been a clothesline. You know, the lines that you put up
Oh
in the
no, those were the ones I mostly seen.
yeah, no, we had jump ropes, but we would use clotheslines, and if you had
People,
those, then you would take because it's long, you would just take and fold the rope
oh,
in half, and then there you go. There you
that
go.
too.
It's your
That
double
too.
dutch.
Yeah. No, and the awesome thing about that, I don't think most people understand. Look, that was getting rhythm, getting
hmm
getting syncrasy, getting
Right,
teamwork, and then
right,
on top of that, that was unlike now, kids being outside doing something physical,
right. Speaking of
extremely different from now.
right, speaking of outside, we had a lot of games that we used to play as children. I don't know if you've ever played Red Rover.
Oh, Red, yeah. No,
Okay, good. Because
I
I
was
don't
just the
know.
person that was
I
trying to
don't
hurt
know.
people.
Stuff
I
be
was the person
be
that was trying to hurt people.
be a little bit different, the further north you go. But Red Rover, I think that's a game that has been played across the United States. If
Yeah,
you're a black kid, anyway.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that was a dangerous game. I don't know how we
Mhm.
survived. Cause you got Red Rover, send such and such over, and then they
And
running into
oh,
two locked hands,
yep. I don't. Look, it was a person I didn't like.
basically getting clothesline.
Basically, no. Oh no. See, I'm different. When I was called, if it was somebody I didn't like, I'm making sure I hit them more here than the
Oh, you
hand.
was trying to take their shoulder off.
Yeah,
You was
dislocate
trying
that
to
shit.
dislocate
Dislocate that shit.
shoulders. Huh?
For real.
Oh my lord, I would have never wanted to play. No, because the last time we played with him, I had to go
Yup.
to the hospital.
No, because the thing about Red Rover that I hated was if somebody, but this is how guys play it compared to how everybody played it. If it was a dude that didn't like you, to them,
Right,
that's their chance to clothesline you. But if you
right.
were smart, like, oh, you calling me? All right, look, I ain't running just to break your hands open. I'm
Yeah, I'm
hitting you
trying to
somewhere
hurt
here.
something. Right. Child, child, dangerous games. Again, it's a lot of things that we did as kids that I don't know how we're still alive.
Oh, the
I'm be
funniest
honest.
thing, um, where was I at? Was I with my nephew? But
Mm,
we was at a park or something, and I brought up the fact that they got little crushed tires at the park now,
right.
and there's no merry-go-rounds.
Oh wow.
To me, I'm like, this park is like ultra. You can't fall and hurt yourself.
It's a
Look,
bullshit ass park. You can't no merry-go-round. Then
no,
you the one
apparently,
person that would
they
run
said
to push that motherfucker. I'm sorry.
merry-go-round. Everything at the park now is like soft. There
Hmm.
is no merry-go-rounds. I don't even recall even seeing monkey bars. I think I see like a little play set. There's no like jungle gyms. It's just like slides.
Yeah. Now I will say this. At my daughter's old elementary school, one thing that I loved about that elementary school, this is what I love about living in the suburbs, is that they have those. Well, I'm gonna take that back. I don't want to speak too soon, but they had those things. They still got monkey bars and stuff like that. Of course, they still got the little jungle gym with the slides. But what I've noticed that they've done is cut off the little area where they can climb and all of that stuff off, and the only open area is the slides.
That to me is weird.
It's wet, right? Um, and they got a basketball court over there, or whatever. But it's not the same. One thing I will say that they did keep was the swings. Hallelujah.
Swings would be a funny thing because I don't know how you grew up, but swings was like jumping out the swing
Yeah,
or
I'm the
making
thing.
the attempt to swing the swing all the way around the bar.
You know how many times I fell off the swing? Just being, that's what I said. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, Doc. I don't know how we still alive for some of the stuff that we did.
That was the funnest shit though.
It was lit. Our child, us, the Gen X
Mhm.
generation,
Yeah,
we had the most lit childhood ever. And if they happen to be closely born, like I'll say some of the millennials too, because some of
yeah.
them my sister is one, so I could say for sure, you feel me, some of them too.
They say that. Well, I would think that's
Nah,
true.
I know that because I was her big sister, so I was out there.
That's what I mean, because they still live vicariously through us because it was things that we were doing that at least they got to see, or maybe they every once in a while got
Oh
to
yeah,
see
for sure. My sister's love for hip hop did not come from my parents.
Oh, yeah.
Her love for vinyl records. Well, I say that was a combination. Her love for vinyl records, period. I would say that's my dad because he has a lot of. I told you I need to go through them, but her love for hip hop, like when she goes search for hip hop vinyls, I know that's me. You feel me? So no, yeah, they definitely live vicariously, but at the same time, I can tell you, my sister's in her 30s now. I can tell you that she remember when there was no home computers. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
real
can tell
thing.
you that she remembers what a rotary phone looks like because my grandmother still had one.
That's real shit. Real
You
shit.
feel me? So that's why I said some millennials and not all millennials. That back half, they don't know shit. But that top half, they know a little something.
Yeah.
They are privy to some things. So I will say that. But
this is
and she was outside. She was outside playing.
No,
And
this is my okay, I'm sorry.
not only was she outside playing, she was playing in a lot of the spots that I could have died in. So yeah, I give her that.
That's awesome. Well, not awesome you could have died, but that's
I mean,
awesome.
we could have died, but none of us died.
I know some people that did do some messed up stuff and bad things did happen. But what I would say is the coolest thing that I don't think most generations other than us being Gen X, we existed before the internet and we still exist after, well, we will exist after the internet because the internet is here now. But we understood when you actually had to remember somebody's phone number.
Yeah.
We understood that
all the time. Shit. I don't remember nobody's phone number. I tell people smartphones make you dumb. I don't remember. I don't know nobody's phone. I know my cell phone number. I know my mother's cell phone number because it used to be my cell phone number. But beyond that, I'm looking at I'm scrolling through my phone like, what's your number?
Look, there was look, I not compare myself, but I did a lot with my nieces and nephews. My nephew just started college. My nieces, they just middle of high school, they're like 10th, 11th grade. But let one of them phones down, like, hey, what's your mama number? Or something.
They don't know.
What?
But that's one reason why I taught my daughter my number. And one thing I'm happy about is she knows my number by heart.
That's the thing. Knowing a number by heart. They don't even understand that saying.
Nah, I go through it with her. What's my number? It's like I don't want to say I'll be like bullying, but like it's like a coaching thing. Like it's certain things that she needs to know as my child, because if you in an event that you are in a situation where you don't have a cell phone, what are you gonna do? So she knows the address to the house that we currently live in. She knows the address to our other house. She knows my phone number by heart. Those 3 things I'm fine with. She don't need to know nobody else's numbers.
When we were kids, that was the thing that you needed to know. You need to know the street you live on, your address, and your parents' number.
Well, in order for her to know her address, she would have to know the street that she live on. When I say address, I'm talking about the full. I want the zip code. I want the everything. You can't just tell me I live at 555 and that's it. No, I need to know everything. And I've been drilling in that like the first house, our other house, I started drilling that into her when she was starting going to school. So that was at the age of 4.
I'll tell you real stuff. Funniest thing. My younger nieces and nephews, as in knowing a whole address. Because to them, if I need to contact somebody, I'm just gonna call them or send an email. There may be situations in life where you actually have to write a letter, and that means you gotta know how to address a letter. You gotta know your address, who you sending it to, zip codes, all those things.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, that's not unheard of though, because you said not about your nephews and nieces, but why not? Like when my daughter and her best friend, now they had separate schools, but they was going to the same school at one point in time, districts. But when I asked her best friend when they first initially started having play dates like that, I'm like, well, ask her what her address is. So, because it's things that I need as a parent. I need to know where you live at, your phone, your parents' phone numbers, whoever I need to contact. I need to know where my kid is. I'm that kind of person. I want to know where my kid is. I miss her when she's gone. But the young lady could not tell me her address.
Think about
so
that.
I'm like, Joe, it bothered me so much that in that moment, I'm like talking to my daughter, like, well, what's your address? And she like, which one? And I was like, both of them. Because that's how I get down as a parent. And she told me both addresses. Man, what's my phone number? Told me my phone number. Exactly. I think I'm not going to blame that on technology. Well, I'm going to blame technology on us not being able to remember numbers no more. Because what the hell?
I think it's a little bit of both.
But I also will say that because children's minds are still in they're even in your 20s, your brain is still developing.
Yeah.
Right. So if you bury it, if you lock it into their brains and you keep locking into their brains, then it's kind of hard for them to forget. It's almost like riding a bike. So I feel like, yeah, technology played a part in why they don't know, but we also played a part too of why they don't know because we stopped teaching them.
And that's the key. We stopped, or I don't got kids.
I mean, not we.
No, but I do make it a point, at least in my position, to teach my nieces and nephews certain things. And I'm like, y'all need to learn this, because to me, my thing is, if you know this one little key part about something and nobody else knows nothing, you still ahead of the game. That's all it is.
You stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
One of the big things is because I'm bringing up because he just moved from down here to up to Atlanta because he changed colleges. And he was asking me about like paying bills and stuff. I'm like, what you gonna do if you can't do it on the internet and everything? And he was kind of like, you need to know the address of who you
gotta send the bills to, because they don't know that you don't know that. They don't care that you don't know their address. They want their money.
No, but that was the thing.
They really on it. Bitch better have my money.
That's all they care about. But to them, everything is online. Everything is, I just click here, do it on my phone, click this. I'm like, what if that doesn't work?
And the fact that we was just talking about storms, don't let the internet go off in my household. She is the boredest person I ever met in my life. I'm so bored. It's like, dude, we got a generator. So we got 2 generators actually. So we have some light. You have a bookshelf full of books.
You messed up already. You said light in the bookshelf.
That's something to do right there. My daughter is very creative. So she be having me buy all kinds of arts and crafts shit. Go do an art and craft or something. I don't know, but it'll be back on it. We're not gonna be without electricity forever. Read a book. I do that when we don't have no electricity. I will sit in here with a book and read the fuck out that book.
Hold on.
Probably fall asleep on it.
My phone won't upload my Kindle. That's what read a book means to them.
Nah, she got a shelf. She got her own little library, so that don't mean that to her. That's what I'm saying. It's things, again, I'm not other parents and other people, but it's things that in which the way you present things to your child is the way that they're going to proceed in life. So yeah, she got a tablet, she got a nice big TV, she got her own laptop, right? But she's still investing in other things other than that tablet, the TV, and the laptop. This is why I buy art supplies. This is why we buy books. She's heavy into rocks. She collects rocks, which is, I was like, well, I never thought about collecting rocks, but maybe that's a thing. She's heavy into collecting rocks, and she don't just collect regular rocks outside. She stones, all of that stuff. So it's other things other than, you feel me, the internet. And so, and the crazy part is the only time that she gets bored is when we get a storm.
Because it's the internet.
Nah, but she's not even on it. I can guarantee you right now, she's upstairs and making a mess. She made 3 of them today.
Oh, but is it
that's what I'm saying. But it's just because she don't have access to it is why she's bored. It's not because it's the internet, because it's a lot of shit that she do that she paints. You feel like she does a lot of shit. So it's her world is not the internet.
I do consider that kind of interesting. It's like, wait, if she does all this other stuff that doesn't involve the internet, then why would you be bored? Just do this or
Because
do your
at that
other.
time, it's the thought process in her mind. Again, this is a kid, not a grown adult. So you can never think in your process lane. You got to think in the kid's lane. She doesn't have access to it. All those other times when she chose to do all the other shit and play with all
Oh,
the other fucking toys, she had access. But she
it's
didn't
one
want
of
to do
those
that at
things.
that particular moment because she was busy doing the other shit. But as
It,
soon as the storm hit and everything goes off, now she's bored.
it's one of those things that,
Children,
long as you know you can have it, you don't want it. But as soon as you think you can't have it, all of a sudden you want it. Basically, I guess it's
children, because this is what children do. Children.
all right.
But other than that, like today, she done brought me 3 already that she made, and I only got her like six templates, but she made 3 already. Uh, she made me buy a hot glue gun. I wasn't even thinking about a hot glue gun, but we got one now. Um,
Look, you don't remember the commercial? You grew up in this era, the bedazzling and shit.
Listen, the hot glue gun came with color
Yeah,
glue.
you can do so with the glue. Apparently, I'm not a arts class person, but I understand it.
I wasn't thinking about buying us. There's other things. We got bills.
Now look, you thinking with adult mind. We got bills.
And she was like, Mom, I just need this stuff. And I was like, okay, because I always indulge in her artistic nature. So, okay,
Yeah, no,
fine.
that's
Let me just see if I can find the cheaper versions of the stuff that you're asking me to buy. Because I'm frugal.
True.
I'm always finding cheaper
We
versions.
went from jump rope all the way to the hot glue gun.
Listen, I'm mad. I'm still mad about it. I don't want no hot glue gun, but anyway. All right, so it is time for me to give some love. I want to shout out anybody who is watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I see y'all in here, some of y'all anyway. Thanks to Cusa for the love. I appreciate it. Thank you, darling. But I see y'all in here, so I want to give y'all the live love. That's what I'm gonna call it, Doc. The live love.
Live love.
Yeah, because I can't. They not the love notes, so they gotta have their own little special thing. So that thank you for the live love. I see you and I appreciate you for being here. So if you watch,
I would no,
what
I would say because love notes are like after
my
when
listening audience, that's what they are specifically.
yeah,
I've
but
always
the
said that.
live love, I think it needs a little bit another tagline because you're here now.
I don't know because it's live love. They live with me, so it's live love.
You're here now because the
I don't
love
want to.
note, you can leave
I
a
don't
love
want to.
note and it reminds you of, oh, I went
Well,
back
the only
home.
reason why it's called love notes is because you kept arguing with me about it being called show notes. It would have been just love had you not kept going back. I'm not doing this with this love right here. They gonna take it how I give it this
All
time,
right,
Doc.
all
I'm
right.
not playing with you. I'm not gonna keep changing stuff. It's
Look,
live love. Thank you for all of the live love.
I'm
Now
gonna re up
here
when you do
goes
the
the
live
story
love.
about how go do your thing because I'm about to talk about you real quick because Doc always doing something.
Actually, I gotta get my
All right, go re up, baby. Y'all don't get it twisted. I'm fussing right now, but I love the crap out of Doc. I do. I adore him. But let me tell y'all how we got to the name of the live notes. So I mean, I said live notes, love notes, and see, he messing with my head right now. I couldn't even get it out. Love notes. So I used to just call it love. Then Doc came along and he wanted to go back and forth with me about it, calling it show notes. And I was like, no, it's love. And then eventually we came to the compromise that we were going to call it love notes. I'm not changing that. It's live love, and y'all going to take this love and be happy with it. But the love notes is my listening audience. These people come and download the podcast. A lot of them come and download repetitively. I couldn't even get that out. And I appreciate them for doing so. So that's why I have to separate the live love from the love notes, and that's what it is. Now, also, Doc said I had this a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I did not. It was a lot of papers, though. It was. It was a lot of papers. But in all fairness, it was a lot of cities, states, and countries on that paper. So we condensed it down. We don't do that anymore. Now we just do this because we've gone green, baby. We've gone green. This is how we show our love now. Well, this is how I present my love to my listening audience. So, yeah, hi, what's up? I love you. Thanks for all of the love. Oh, you guys are extraordinary. Big Shout out to my top 6: the United States, the United Kingdom, India, Canada, China, and Belgium, specifically Brussels. I almost messed that one all the way up, but I saved myself. Woo, child. I love you guys. Thank you. Russia, Indonesia, I gotta slow down. Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. I love you too. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Ireland, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. See, I'm messing up tonight. I love you all, baby. I love y'all. Don't get it twisted. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, Portugal, and Morocco. Habus, I love you too. Thank you for the love. Thank you for downloading. I love you. Last but not least, Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, and Sweden. I adore you guys so much. I thank you for all of the love. Man, it's been a long journey, but we still on the right path. So thank you for, staying in with us while we working through it. Before Doc gets back, I'm gonna read Doc what Doc said in a minute. But before he gets back, I want to do this because I want to get this out the way early, in my freeway voice, early. So this is what I want to tell y'all. Save the date. Make sure you tune in on September the 28th, 2024, for my after party performance that I got going on. Well, I'm not performing, but I have a lot of people performing. For example, we got Bomb, we got Linwood, we got King Knox, and we got DJ Rukazi for the first time on camera, and we are very excited about it. And he's going to be spinning live on camera. So let's go. Let's get it out. It's a thing. But I decided that I wanted to share my birthday with you guys in some kind of way. And what other way to share the birthday than to share some great music and some fun amongst peoples? I'm gonna be reading y'all comments in the while that's all going on too. So don't get it twisted. You will be here. I will be paying attention to what y'all say as we go through these performances. Doc, you all away from the camera and leaving comments, but let me read your comments real quick. He said, "Worldwide, do it with love." Yeah, Double Dutch or Adidas, both. I want them both. And the hood hip hop love. It's hood hip hop love. Yeah, I want all of that. I want the Double Dutch girls because I'm not Double Dutch and I'm not busting my ass. And I want the Adidas. I want the whole outfit, though. I want the hat, the black,
Double Dutch and Adidas.
Hell yeah, I want the whole outfit though. Top flight, catch the vibes. You know your address and numbers. I'm just saying. If you really out on, if you really out on a flued out trip, not flued out, not they got flued out, Doc. And your phone die, you need to know that. Big facts, you do. I promise you. And that that don't just apply to children. That applies
adults,
to everybody, yo. Like, how, just think about how sucky it is to just be out in your own town and your phone die.
Boy,
and you're like, oh my gosh, I need a charger. Huh?
I said it's safe in your own town. One of my
you
favorite
are.
rappers.
You are, but just think about how irritated you are when that happens to you.
So imagine if you are not in your own town.
You got flued out.
You flew out. But one of my favorite rappers, he has rap E40. He has a rap line. He says, anything you need to know your bail bondsman and your lawyer's number by heart. Because when they put you in jail too long, your ass gonna have to stay in park.
Yeah, listen.
Hey, the Harleys know that number, but what's she doing?
I'm gonna try. We're gonna get to that in a minute. They know, but they be calling me and stuff. It's just what I'm gonna do. What can I do other than try to save them? Like this final exam is like their bail money. I got it all the time.
They bail money, they parole hearing.
And then we talking about, on top of that, who we talking about? We talking about the Harleys. Some of their bail be high as hell.
Some of them being there all the time.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So that's a lot of bail to try to get up for 5 different bitches. I'm just saying, I love them, but fuck that. Y'all bitches, as long as I can get one out, at least one could cause havoc, and maybe we could build the money.
You showing favoritism.
No, I do love my bottom bitch the most. Anyway, so it's time. Doc got me talking shit all the time, Doc.
Hey, that's how I go. Look,
It is time for the final exam. Get your number 2 pencils ready.
Yes. Here, look, here's the Scantron. Take one, pass it down. Here's the test. It is 5 clues. Take one, pass it down. Y'all know the rules. You know how I get down. What's the year?
2005.
2005.
I don't know why I choose these years, but go ahead. Finish up.
What was I doing in 2005? 2005.
I had just got what? Well, no, that was like actually okay. I had 2004. I met my crazy part. 2004 and 2004. I met my ex-husband and my ex-boyfriend the same year, right? 2005. We had just moved into an apartment together. I know what I was doing.
I think in 2005 I was living in Hawaii. I think in 2005 I was in Hawaii.
Yeah, I know what was happening though. I had just moved in some apartments in a 96% Jewish neighborhood.
Okay. Line? I don't know what.
Well, no, because that is my. If I had a religion, that is my religion. So there was a lot in that neighborhood, synagogues. Okay. Things are different. Very quiet neighborhood, upscale neighborhood. Yeah. But anyway, so that was what we were doing in 2005.
2005 was an awesome year for music. I will say that because when I looked it up, I'm like, "Oh, this is a good year, good year." But
that's why I don't know if my good coming out of jail. I'm sorry, because I don't know if
I angled it a little bit better because I kind of feel bad for him. Basically, I'm trying to what it's called when you give them a little not parlay, when you give them a little
and you when you in school, you taking a test in school and you get a little learning curve.
No, not learning curve. When you in jail and they let you get a release for a bit because something is going on.
So
furlough.
Okay.
So I made this one a little bit slightly easier, but it's only easy to me because a lot of the artists that did drop that year, we've kind of already covered. So I had to kind of pick somebody that you should know, we haven't really covered, and they dropped this year. So with that being said, the year 2005, y'all got y'all Scantrons, y'all got your number 2 pencils. Everybody took one, pass it down. Do I need to separate anybody?
Can I just say something real quick, Professor? I'm tired of my bitches being in jail, and that's all I wanted to say. All right.
Well, tell them to quit acting up. Look, they out here thugging on the streets, talking about we murder mommies and all that shit. All right,
we ready. Let's go back.
Number one.
Murder mommies. What?
I don't know if they just call the Harleys, the Harley murder mommies.
I think they just good with the Harleys. I don't want them to be murder mommies.
All right, look, they don't want to be the dad. Look, they city girls.
No, I don't know. They not city girls. They worse than city girls. City girls only want to be musics. Harleys want to run the world. But go ahead.
2005, first question. Let me make sure. Yep, super solid. Bam.
You heard that, Rock? If you still in here, he's talking about murder mommies. Now I know he drinking St. Ives.
No, I'm not drinking St. Hey, we need to find a St. Ives commercial. I don't know if y'all remember St. Ives commercials, but I'm not trying to distract you.
I should look that up right now so we could play it.
Those shit is wild.
Child. All right. So the first clue is this rapper's 2005 album debuted at number 6 on the Billboard 200. With first week sales of one. Whoa, child, you was okay. You were showing off. The first week sales was 118,000 copies in the United States, and it was certified gold by the RRIAA,
I there's only one
on
R.
March 20th, 2006. That first one always going to be in prison fucking with you.
Look, she just a convict. She's a convict.
She is. Let me talk to her. Boo boo, I love you and I'm trying. Okay?
She what is it? A custodian and shit now. Look,
Put
she
your
be
hand
mopping
on the
floors.
window, bitch. I don't forget about you.
She
Just
mad at you. Look, she be mopping floors, working in the cafeteria. Look, she probably
then
got another relationship on
she
the
put it
inside.
in the bucket, then she do the spin and flop. Listen, she is really mad at me right now. And it don't be even no little spinning flop. It's like aggressive spinning flop. Like
She mad. Every time
like
the other four come back in, they tell her, "Oh, we was out. Cat took us here. We did that. We saw this. We ate this.
we
We
fucked this
chilling
shit
here."
up. And then they go and she mad. I'm sorry, baby. I'm coming. Hand on the glass. All right. Hand on the glass.
All right.
All
So
right. Let's go to number 2. I done lost my first boo. Sorry, boo boo. I love you. Because that's kind of vague. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who sold that many copies of nothing. Always keeping it true and real. Their 2010 album received a rare 5 mic rating from the Source. You know, they ain't give the mics out that easily out over there at the Source. It was the first album to receive 5 mic rating from the Source magazine in 5 years. Aha!
So from the first album to their second album, they dropped a first, it went down, and then they dropped a second, and they receive a 5 mic rating in the Source. And if you hip hop, you know the
on
Source.
On the second album, they got 5 mics.
5 years later, 5 mics.
The Source is ignorant too. They wasn't giving out 5 mics like that.
Yep, they was not. So I do still hold that high in my thing. If you have a 5 mic album in the Source, it is
and
honorable.
In 2010, they weren't really giving out no 5 mics like that. I'm trying. All right, give me. Sorry, number 2. Be back for you, people. I got that's because that always keeping it true and real. 2010. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. All right, come on. Maybe I can keep this number 3 out of prison.
Wait, before we go to number 3, real quick, how do you think number 2 feels?
She mad too. I mean, she not as mad as number 1. Number 1 is always in prison. Number 2 at least got some freedom. For temporary, and so she ain't as bad as number 1. Number 1, I feel the bad for her, but I want my bottom bitch because she the one that really hold it down. But let's go. Give me number 3. But number 2 is mad as shit at me right now, y'all, because she like, bitch. All right, I get it, because she been in here longer than I've been in here. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, that's all I'm saying. Go Sabres.
What did Go Sabres come from? I know that's your high school, but where did that come from?
Something that just happened. Sorry. My bad. I just had to get that out real quick. I'm sorry, but those running out because I'm laughing so fucking hard. I lost 2 of my bitches and Go Sabres.
Get it. But all right, look, inside joke or something. I don't know. That's funny as fuck.
It's something that just happened, and I had to say Go Sabres. All right. So this rapper is also a guest lecturer at Rice University. Distinguished lecturer. He taught a course in the school. Oh my gosh. I want to say, but I don't want to say.
Oh, number 3, she like,
bitch, I got all 3 bitches out. The first 2 might be. I don't know, because I don't want to say, oh my gosh. Taught. And it's not too many rappers that have taught. This is the thing. Taught is a very key word.
Keep in mind, last one was Kevin Gates. He apparently has a master's degree in psychology. So, I think keep in mind, our last one was Kevin Gates, and
but he didn't teach shit. But he didn't teach shit. He didn't teach shit.
Oh, all right.
And that's still to be debated.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
This person taught at a university. I want to say,
You gonna
no, I
risk
want
it?
to say,
You gonna risk it?
uh, oh, I want to.
Number three, she got her eyes are watering. She like, y'all been having fun out there. Baby, I know you've been having fun. I know you miss me, right? Look, I just want to be in
I
your.
don't want to stay because then I lose all my bitches.
Hey,
And my
risks
points.
you gotta take. Look, risks you gotta take.
Listen, my family member, well, especially my brother, because that's crazy that you said that, but I'm going to say this real quick. I was talking about something, Go Sabres, to my brother. He would know because he's a Sabre too, right? And the one thing that he said was, well, one, he called me a whole nigga because apparently I'm a whole nigga. That's what everybody keeps saying. I've heard that multiple times. This is why I'm saying I am a whole nigga. That's what they keep saying. I'm like, I'm a lady. But the one thing, so he called me that and he made the comment, Go Sabres, which is true. He didn't lie about what he said, but he said that, and you're not big on taking risks. I'm really not. I don't gamble. I don't go outside and be like, let's go to the casino. I don't do none of that. So this is hard for me. This game makes me have to embrace things that I fear gambling. And this is a gamble because now one of my bitches might still be in, and I might have the fucking answer. And I really feel like I got it.
Okay.
But if I guess, then I'm losing everything. And this is like what show? This is like
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
that or like the other show that Wayne Brady took over.
What show did Wayne Brady take over?
Oh, dang. Well, you gotta choose between 1, 2, and 3, or you could choose from this.
I don't know.
And they wear the it used to come on back in the day, but a white man used to host it, and they wear the costumes and shit on it.
Wheel of Fortune?
No, let's make it. No,
what you tell Carrie hosts Wheel of Fortune now?
No, yeah, no, but Wayne Brady, I know because I was watching them during the times when my daughter had to go to school. Wayne Brady took over the other show.
This is one of the classic TV game shows, huh?
It used to be a classic joint, but then they brought it back and Wayne Brady took over.
Wayne Brady took over.
What is the name of the show? God,
like, now you got me on the shit. Like, I'm trying to think. Wayne Brady took over.
Wayne Brady. Hold on, I'm about to tell you.
Wayne Brady did Whose Lines It Anyway. Wayne Brady
that
is
ain't
really
it.
known for me from the skit with Dave
Hold
Chappelle.
on.
Because Dave Chappelle made that joke.
Nah, I'm about to tell you the exact name of the show because
it's not Who Wants to Make a Deal.
Is it Who Wants to Make a Deal?
No. I don't think
that wasn't that Howie Mandel.
Yeah, Howie Mandel does Who Wants to Make a Deal.
But the TV show is Let's Make a Deal. Because it was two different.
Wayne Brady did?
Yep.
That's
and
probably why I said
it used to come on right after The Price is Right. I know that.
I know The Price is Right.
Yeah, that with Drew Carey, and then right after that, Let's Make a Deal would come on. And I only know this because remember I told you when we first moved in this house, my daughter was still going to her old school, so I would have to take her all the way to her other school, come all the way home, do something with myself while I wait to pick her up. That would be part of my morning. Yeah, I used to watch it, but so yeah, I didn't even want to gamble on that watching that show. Like, no, don't do that, girl. It's a zonk. So I'm gonna risk it all.
All right.
I'm gonna risk it all.
That's it.
No, I'm not gonna risk it all. Give me number. At least I could get 2 bitches out still. Give me number 4. I'm not gonna risk it all. I'm scared. I'm afraid.
Whoa, no, all right, number 4.
I'm afraid. I've never been this afraid in my life. I'm afraid. I don't even know why I'm afraid.
Like, I'm bad about this is and because I told you, like, I set the questions up this way. So yeah.
And I feel like I know. I looked in a certain area of but I don't want to be wrong. And I'm only thinking of this person because I know that they've taught at a university before.
So number 4.
Yes. Because the only person that I know that's really doing some teaching right now. Oh, okay. See, nope. I'm glad I didn't get. I would have lost all my vision. Oh, I might still lose them all, but at least I ain't lose all of them to me just guessing wrong. Nah, I'm not buying no viewers, babe, but thanks. The rapper is deeply connected. Hold on, let me put this on the screen real quick. So they came in on Twitch and messed my whole thought process up real quick. Cheap viewers. I'm not buying no viewers.
Do
If
it
y'all don't
organically.
really,
Be
yeah,
organic.
this is an organic podcast. If you don't rock with what you're saying already, then maybe you shouldn't be here. I'm not buying viewers though. I want y'all to really feel the love that's here. Me and Dot be acting crazy 2 days out of the week. So I want y'all to feel that from your
No, I
soul.
be here every day. I'm always at the craziest. She don't see me and talk. No, she see
Well,
my.
2 days of the week I got you acting crazy with me. So we want you to feel
But
the craziness of our craziness.
look,
Because
I
you
no,
only see me two
I
days a
actually
week.
go harder when I'm just chatting. You just got to read it in. I don't got to answer if
You
you acting
don't
like
see
this.
me, but I mean, y'all see me for the hour, but y'all don't see how I be acting. Shit. I'm the first person to bust in a song. Like, listen. Just say one word and I got a song for it. This rapper is deeply connected to the city of Houston. I don't know who the hell is it. Wait.
You only got two. Only two Harleys.
Wait, because it say that he connected, but he not from Houston. So I don't know.
Look. I'll give you a little. You digging too deep, real quick.
So he just got peoples in Houston. Okay.
I still think you're thinking too deep, but it doesn't matter.
Houston. See, this is again like the rapper is deeply connected to the city of Houston. So when I think with the wording connected, I'm thinking either he's from Houston or he got peoples in Houston, and I don't know how
All
other way.
right, so then I will, because I do understand a lot how you probably think. Yes and no at the same time. If I say this person's name, people are like, oh, they from here. But technically, not really. But same thing.
Yeah, I'm not losing my bottom bitch for this
All right.
crazy ass
So look,
fucking thing. Give me the next one. I'm just trying to save
damn.
her. I said a prayer.
All right. So number 5, the bottom. You gonna take it with her getting out only because this is
Hold
always
on,
the easier. Wait, what?
let me say a prayer with her real quick.
Oh, go look,
Pray
hands on the
together.
glass.
Hands on the glass, bitch. All right. Sorry, I had to tell the bitch put her hands on the glass. Go ahead. Hands on the
You
glass,
ready?
bitch. Yes.
This is
I'm
number 5.
ready. And don't put no
Boom.
other comments about cheap viewers over here in there because it messed up my mental right now. And I'm trying to save my last Harley. I don't want her to go
Trying to say my
the
last
rapper.
part.
How is this any fucking easier, Doc? So the rapper formed a legendary duo with his partner who ooh, 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 wait. Who passed away in 2006. Okay. Okay. Are we talking about Bumpy? Huh? No. No.
What are you
Pimp C
saying?
gone. Pimp C gone. So is it Bumpy? And I thought he taught something.
Is that final answers or are
Yeah,
you
that's gotta be my phone. I ain't got nothing else.
is
Shit.
that final answer or are you still just
I
yes now?
don't have nothing else. That's as far as I'm going with this. I'm not even playing with you right now.
So
I'm done.
final answer.
It's the only one I got.
No, say your final answer. I want to make
All right,
sure.
my final answer, Doc. That's the only one I got.
No.
Oh, I gotta say it. My final answer is Bum B.
Yes, it is Bun B. All right. So
Oh,
let
sorry,
me
my bad.
do it right.
Well, I ain't have many options, and it's Houston. And I do remember Bum B teaching. I do remember that. I ain't gonna lie, I do remember that.
Yeah, he literally taught at Rice University. He's a distinguished lecturer. He talks about hip hop, religion, and everything.
Yeah, I didn't know specifically what he taught, but I definitely remember hearing about him teaching. And then the one about this rapper is deeply connected to the city of Houston, and I'm like, well,
well, because technically Bun B is from Port Arthur, Texas. Port Arthur, Texas is basically a suburb
of Houston.
But
that's like Baltimore County is the suburb of Baltimore City, but we don't say that, we just say Baltimore. So yeah, but I do remember him teaching though. Yeah,
we respect. Damn, you got that. And then what's the last thing I got to do?
Dance right now. I'm sorry. I was about to start partying. I don't got no music. I don't know what's going on. So our official scores right now. Doc has 14 because my bitch has been in prison for a minute. I got 28 because I'm still the champ. Our former co-host, which I will always say, and I will say it to his face when I see him, and trust me, I'm seeing him soon. It's debatable, but allegedly he has 5. And our audience members have 2.
He said allegedly he has 5, like it's a court case. Allegedly he has 5.
Allegedly he has 5. That's to be debated.
It's funny.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I gotta say like it is. Allegedly he has 5.
Funny, you only have half as much points as I do, though.
No. Listen, you've been making these a little hard lately. I did free one of my Harleys, so I'm happy about that. Keep money on the other books. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying, but at least I freed one of my bitches. We called it habit.
Number 5 gonna start showing her ass.
Listen, I need to keep her out of a little bit. Maybe not immediately tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
4 through 1 think you like 5 a little too much.
Well, she's the one that always hold me down. They understand. They not my bottom. She my bottom.
You think they understand? Try to explain it. Look, let me tell you what
hoes you know how they gotta walk, and it's always one bottom bitch, and my bottom bitch is my number 5. So these hoes better act like they know for once in their life. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to. You want me to talk to my whole?
I didn't want to know this. When you was kind of thinking you wanted to risk, but you chose not to. Who was you thinking about?
I don't know. I was just thinking about all the rappers that I knew taught something. I don't know, Doc, but I got it. That's all that matters.
That one, but all right.
That's okay.
I'm asking students like, wait.
I take one. I'm not greedy. I mean, I would like to free all my bitches, but it's getting harder. So I'll take my one. Join the conversation. Call in or text. The number's 443-780-5978, 443-780-5978, or drop a comment so I can say hey to you. Doc out here got jokes. Listen, I be happy with my bottom bitch. I don't know what you heard.
She happy too. Look, she like, I'm always out. And look, look. She probably pulled this shit. I got some ice cream, and you ain't got to the other 4. The other 4 gonna jump her. The other 4 get out. They're gonna jump her.
Oh, I might want to watch that tonight. I don't know. You got me all over the place right now.
I got a couple questions real quick. I know we run on time.
Let me do this real quick, and then we'll get to that. Okay. You want to come on the show for any reason, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, every subscription, but I really love the likes. Give me the likes. Give me. I don't know what I thought that was going to do, but whatever. I have permission. This is why we don't take requests over here. Every music video that I play, I have permission to play. Written, visual, audio, whatever you name it, I got it. And I'm not asking my DJ to take any requests, because if I take one request, then I got to take all requests, and he already give us a vibe to vibe on. So no, we don't do that. Not being rude. I'm just telling you what we don't do. Okay, love you. Just telling you what we don't do. Join our coffee community so we can have titillating, taboo, bad conversations. And I can cuss whenever I want to. I don't have to wait for Doc to tell me I can do that. Please. I just want to cuss all the time. You know how long it took me to cuss today? He said I could let the words fly. You see that on the screen, and that means I can cuss now. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, because that is the pathway to all things. You can even get to the coffee community from that website. So go over there. Big shout out to our DJ Rukazi. I'm ready for this next fire mix. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready. Go Rukazi, because go DJ. Because that's my DJ. Sorry, my bad. And let us know how you feel about these mixes. We would love to know. Yes. Now, what were you about to ask me, Doc? I gotta get that off
my first question: did you watch the long video essay from Everly Signifier about the whole Drake and Kendrick thing?
No, but I need to watch that. But it's been busy because getting ready for school.
I know.
My daughter starts school on. Yeah, my daughter starts school on Monday. I ain't really had time to.
No, I was just curious if you had watched that.
Yeah, she saw. No, I haven't, not yet, but I will.
I forgot my second question.
I got it.
Second question. What's the next year?
Ooh.
I'm trying to make sure that I at least do my employee of the show thing and make sure that we get it so I can make. To me, I thought I did this one very well.
You did.
Also because we are doing this interesting thing. I think we've done this a lot. Like I can go back and add the numbers, but I'm trying not to repeat the same artist. But you're making it more harder on you, especially if I'm like, no, I'll go
then
back
you. Like, all right, let's go to 88.
88, 1988.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Let me go. 88. I was 9.
I was too, but I was very high. I told you I was a dancing machine. I was listening to everything.
All right.
88. So, let's go to 88.
Put this on the thing right here. Just so I keep my notes.
All right. 88. So if you're a hip hop head and you would like to join in our final exam, you already see how it already went. I won tonight.
You got one free.
I don't care. I won tonight. You a Debbie Downer. Stop it. I won tonight. Let me just.
I like the fact that I implemented that a game within the game. Because it used to be easy when you just win. Now I'm like, oh, you like the Harleys.
I'm taking my wins. I'm taking my wins however I get them, sir. A win is a win.
Hey, salute to you.
Yeah. A win is a win. However I got to win it, I'm winning it. Yeah, so 88 is our next year. So if you're a hip hop head, like I said, make sure you head next Tuesday for the tap-in / final exam. I'm gonna name it that next Tuesday so everybody can know what we really be doing over here next Tuesday. It's gonna be tap-in / final exam.
Event. Make sure that's proper and set off though. I will say that.
Yeah, it's gonna. I got it. I got it. I'm gonna make sure it's high and just. So anyway, Doc, I want to give you your love before I even start giving out final fair warnings because I feel like that's the proper order in which things should be done. Thank you.
Oh, thank you
for holding it down, being a great employee of the show.
I like it here.
You're amazing.
I like it here. That's what I'm saying.
I wanted to say that before I started saying all the crazy shit that I say at the end of the show.
Well, thank you. Look,
I don't feel like the love that I have for you should be tied in the shenanigans.
No, I'm with the shits.
Yeah, with the shits. Ow! Oh shit! Now you got me. I gotta watch that Kendrick shit tonight. That Kendrick.
No, I'm with the shits. The first joke that I ever realized, like, your ass started laughing is that Brazilian man shit. I'm like, but then, he's not Brazilian. I'm like, I'm black, right? I just thought that shit was funny.
I mean, but in all fairness, most of the people in Brazil are black. So,
well, yeah, that
Brazilian is not their ethnicity. That's their nationality. No. So you could have been.
Either way, I still work when that dude got mad because his girl didn't win and he said, turn shit down. Hey.
Shit. But anyway, I knew you was with the shits back then because I was like, oh, you just gonna go away? Oh, shit. Okay, but anyway, fuck that. I don't want you tied in the bullshit I got with them. We go hard together. Although
No,
we working good.
partners in what you call it? You said partners in good or some shit?
Partners in good.
Yeah,
Because I can't say partners in crime because we don't be breaking no crime. We ain't breaking no law. We are good, civilized human beings. Anyway, but I just wanted to say thank you in advance before we get to this next thing I'm about to say, which is mind your business. Except for Media Mondays, we have to tell everybody's business. What I do on Monday. I'm nosy. And sometimes on to say, I kind of told some business, a little bit of business today, like the beef with the brothers with Adidas and Puma, but I don't think I told too much. Oh, and about the hot ass little boys that just want to see booty and titties jump.
I vouch for that. Look, I'm sorry. I'll fucking real shit. Look,
But
you know why girls hated gym class? Because if you was the dude, he was smart, and girls didn't want to tuck their shirts in. You sit in the back and do push-ups because then they lean over and you see their titties and shit.
ooh, gee, I'm glad I was tucking my shit in. You little nasty little boys. But anyway, I didn't do too bad today, telling people's business. Or hot ass little boys. And then on the wiretap, I'm telling everybody's business. Don't forget, we still got to get to this Kanye. I'm not forgetting about Kanye. We're gonna get to this case, and we got some other Diddy cases we gotta go through too, because it's been a lot going on. They getting them. I gotta get back to him because they getting them, and I gotta do a wiretap because they are getting him all kinds of. But I've been trying to be because Doc kind of like the Wet and Wire Wednesday. But I wanna tomorrow we're not gonna do any court case. We're gonna do another Wet and Wire because I got questions. And I'm more than certain you got questions too. And it's fine. But other than that, mine just
Questions about what? Because I'm confused.
wet and wired.
Well, questions about what?
Oh. I'm always being bad. I already told you what I wanted to talk about this week. We're going to talk about submission. We're going to talk about all kinds.
Oh, you did. All right, I got you.
I did. I told you that. I ain't going to just bring you in there
Right.
all blindsided. I told you this shit.
You did.
But anyway, so tomorrow we'll do a Wet and Wire, and then next week we're going to jump back into some of these cases on the wiretap. But yeah, other than that, mind your business. It's the safe way to live your life. Okay. Love your babies. Ooh, I just love getting to this part. This is my happiest part. I shouldn't have made it sound like that, but this is my happiest part to say. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Encourage your babies. Tell your babies that they are the GOAT. Listen, I don't know about some of y'all babies, especially further south, because I believe a lot of my family members, their kids went back to school already. My kid goes back to school on Monday, and I feel like as a parent, you should just encourage them to be as great as you possibly can encourage them to be. Now, if they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, janitor, or secretary, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASA. I don't know. It's space. Had the best summer ever, though. My telescope got put together. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, engineer, commentator, whatever the hell else they do over there in NASCAR. I don't know. They just got a need for speed. And baby, at one point in time, I used to love the muscle car, and I will always never stop. But the point is, whatever it is that they want to do, just encourage them to be great at it, and always tell them that they have to go to the GOAT, the greatest of all times. I'm just saying, Doc, all they need is love. I'm not going to do the Beatles today, although they're in my head right now. At this very, I told you, I'm the person
breaks in the song lyrics
that will bust into it. Just say one word, and I got you. I was just trying to lighten it up before I said the things that I was about to say. Fair warning. I gotta get me something for this. I feel like this should be a new thing, a new sound, something. I gotta get something for this. But fair warning. Or I might just get the man to be like, warning. I don't know. I gotta get something that don't get me get copyright infringement.
Oh yeah.
I think about those things. Okay. But I'm gonna find the right sound. I haven't found it yet, but here's the fair warning. Stay in your lane. Your lane and my lane are not the same, boo-boo. Your lane is over there. Notice I pointed with my left hand. My lane is over here. It's on the right, right? You don't belong in my lane. You jump in my lane, you getting hurt all day. I'm sorry. I lied. I'm not sorry. I'm a big fat liar when it comes to that one right there. I lied with that one. I'm not sorry. But you don't want her. She's not nice. She can be quite bitchy. Go Sabres. And you just don't want no parts of her. So leave her where she's at. Do not break the glass and do not push the button, and you'll live a very safe, happy life. You'll get her. She's nice, sweet, kind, and cuddly, and all that good stuff. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Or at least her. Hey, you big purr bitches. Listen, you want those two. You don't want the other one. They just told you what she was not. I could tell you what she is. She's vicious. And plus, what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay in your lane. Boo boo. Which segues to my next point. Pick and choose your battles wisely. J. Cole, listen, you should too. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Matter of fact, don't even worry about the battle. Worry about the war. Because Mobb Deep been telling y'all a long time ago, and I played that the other day. I was pumped. They told y'all a long time ago that there's a war going on outside and that there's no man that is safe from it. That's not how they said it, but you get where they was going at with it. They was very intelligent young men for their time and their era. And you, if you didn't listen back then, you should definitely listen right now. Worry about the war. Don't worry about the battle. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to keep y'all safe. And now my encouraging words. Be real with yourself. Be the real you. Be authentic you. Be the most wonderful you could be for you. Don't worry about what nobody else got to say. Don't let them tell you how to dress, how to look, how to act, how to talk. None of that. It's not their job. And plus, you busy trying to please everybody else. You never gonna please everybody, so just worry about making you happy, and they'll come along. They'll come along. I just say worry about who you gotta live with yourself every day. And when you die, you're gonna die by yourself, even if you're a twin. You're dying by yourself, boo-boo. So just live this life that you have right now the best way you possibly can, and just worry about you. I'm sorry, Doc. That was a lot. Go Sabres. That was a lot to have to say.
Go Sabres, but all right, I got you.
Gotta say go Sabres for a reason, but I feel like so that I won't say nothing crazy if I say go Sabres, that will replace the crazy thing that I have to say about somebody who used to be a Sabre. So go Sabres. Okay. Because you never know what I might say out my mouth. I'm just trying to behave. But anyway, Doc, I already said enough shit that I shouldn't be saying. We just gonna add some more. We got a vocabulary list that I can't remember. I remember the heinous. Okay, I was looking for the H word. I was like, it was an H word. I just can't never forget.
Insidious, all those things. But all right, I got you.
I gotta write this vocabulary list down one of these days. But the point is this. I adore you, Doc. And so I'm saying go Sabres so that I don't say anything crazy. Y'all don't get it. That person probably don't even get it because he probably don't even know I'm saying it, but I'm saying it.
I'm good at using context clues, so
I'm saying it with a reason. Go Sabres. You know, you have no clue. You think you got the clues, but you have no idea because a lot of the people even, never mind, we'll get to that tomorrow because I'm quite sure it's going to come up. But let me just say, I know a lot of Sabres. Some of them I like, some of them I don't like. But go Sabres. Anyway, so we about to get up out of here, y'all. Doc, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. You have a good, excellent night. It's been really fun.
I hope you prepared because you never know what the fuck might come out my mouth tomorrow, Doc.
Ooh. I'm always ready.
What you say? You stay ready and gotta get ready?
Exactly. You stay ready and gotta get ready.
And all right. right, y'all, we going to break up out of here. Y'all be safe. Stay out of trouble. Have a blessed and beautiful night. Good night. Bye. I'll be out.